Hey guys, so I'm touching on a subject that I recently experienced this week, which is dealing with negative people. How do we deal with negative people? Are they really negative, or are we negative towards ourselves? And yes, other people are a reflection of your beliefs and what you believe about yourself based upon how you react to them. I don't believe there will be a reality where everyone is just positive towards you, because people don't even like themselves, so how can they portray that love towards you? So in my opinion, other people only affect you based upon whether or not you guys share similar belief pattern. And in my journey, I have learned to use negativity as a guidance instead of resisting it and fighting against it and wanting to get rid of negative people. So when someone portrays negativity around me or towards me and I'm offended by it, or I feel any negative emotion about that thing, I usually ask myself this question: what is it that I believe to be true about what they're saying? And I learned this from my teacher, Bashar. I love Bashar so much. He just breaks down everything so simple, quantum physics, and how dealing with third dimension is just a matter of understanding physics. And I realized that it's not so much of cutting people off and trying to eliminate people in your life. Because if you just eliminate people out of your life but still hold the same belief patterns, you're going to attract those same people back into your life, or people like those same people. So it's a very backwards thing to say, I'm going to get rid of this negative person and I'm never going to talk to them again. Yes, a break is fine to put your beliefs in perspective, and it's totally fine if you don't want to communicate with that person or those people, but you want to use them as a teacher, as a guidance. What is this person teaching me about myself? What is this person showing me about my belief system? Why am I so offended by what this person is saying? And usually when you evaluate your belief system, you'll realize there's a pattern, usually a pattern you're brought up with, and to some degree you believe what that person say is true. And an easy demonstration, one I got from Bashar's teaching, is imagine yourself wearing a red shirt. If you're wearing a red shirt and someone walks up to you and says how much they hate yellow shirts, and they're talking about it in disgust, you won't be offended because you know for sure that your shirt is red. But had your shirt been yellow, it would have been a different story. You would have been offended, you would have been angry. Why is this person talking about yellow shirts like this? This person is ruining my mood. This person is so negative, because you know for sure that your shirt is yellow. And that is the same thing with other things in life, whether it's your weight or your financial status or your relationship status. As the saying goes, if the shoe fits, wear it. Now I'm understanding that saying. I always heard that saying growing up. I never really understood that saying until I started understanding physics of how we are all co-creators and we are all mirroring back to each other our beliefs, our insecurities, and everything. And negative people can be a benefit for you. It can help you to form new positive affirming beliefs about yourself if you use their negativity as a guidance. And I experienced this with a family member who was so negative. I couldn't understand why this person is so negative to me, and I usually blame this person, like, okay, this person is so negative and they're just ruining my vibration. Every time I go around them, they say these comments that really bring me down. And I took a year off from talking to this person, and during this time, I really reevaluated my belief system. I was studying a lot of Bashar, and I listened to what he was teaching about how you're only offended because you believe it to be true on some level. And as I did the evaluation process and looked at it and keep rewinding it, and I realized I truly believe what that person was saying is true on some level. And that is why I used to be so angry and offended and upset. And I released those belief systems and started reprogramming myself with more positive, affirming ones. And when I did that, nothing changed about that person. I went back around them and they were still being their negative selves, but it was from a new perspective. I wasn't angry. I didn't feel upset. I didn't feel offended. I felt so accomplished, and I was like, wow, I see the power of how others are mirroring back our belief system. I see the power because here it is, this person did not change at all, but I changed, and because I changed, my reaction changed, and I'm much more happier, and that person can no longer bring me down or make me feel upset by saying the exact same things that I thought were making me upset. So come to find out, to sum it up, it was all my belief system that person was mirroring back to me. Because I used it as a guidance to switch my belief system about myself, my reaction changed and the relationship improved. So the next time you are offended by a word, a phrase, or a comment from someone else, ask yourself, what is it about this comment that I believe is true? Why do I believe it is true for me? Do I tell myself it? Do I talk myself into it through my self-talk? Because a lot of times we are in denial of what we believe for ourselves. We can beat ourselves up all day long, but as soon as someone else does it to us, we're angry at them and we blame them when it's really us. Because you will never get upset of something that is not true. It's just insanity. You know, that person will look crazy if they're saying something to you that isn't true. But if on some level you believe it to be true, you're going to be offended, you're going to be angry, you're going to lash out. So thank you guys so much for watching this week, and I hope you guys learn how to use negativity as a guidance system for your beliefs. Bye.